The Pope is dead. The head of the world's smallest country, the Vatican, Pope Francis, died on Easter Monday, April 21, 2025. Here's what will happen in the next 10 days. After Vatican announcement, church bells tolls and flags fly at half-mast in the Vatican and in Catholic nation. A senior official at the Vatican, known as the Camerlengo, breaks the Pope's ring, a sign that the papal authority has ended. As such, no letters can be sealed in the Pope's name. The Vatican officers pause official business until a new Pope is elected. 9 days of mourning begin as the Pope's body is displayed for mourners to pay their last respects. A series of masses and prayers are held in this solemn period till the Pope's funeral. The funeral takes place at St. Peter's Square, attended by world leaders, cardinals, and millions of faithful. Pope Francis' burial is not expected to follow tradition, and he is not likely to be buried in St. Peter's Basilica alongside past popes. Before his death on Monday, Pope Francis said he wanted to be buried at the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore 15 to 20 days after the Pope's death. The next in the Catholic Church's hierarchy, known as cardinals, would gather in the Sistine Chapel to vote for his successor. The voting process is secret, and cardinals cannot leave until a new pope is chosen. The winner must get at least 2/3 of the secret ballots. In this explainer, we shine the spotlight on 3 of the likely preferred candidates who were termed preferred and eligible in the last selection of the Pope. From the Philippines, 67-year-old Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, who is very popular in media circles and involved in many social issues in the Philippines, with emphasis on helping the poor while defending the Catholic Church's position to abortion, contraception, and what he has called practical atheism. Tagle has criticized the Catholic Church for using harsh words to describe LGBTQ people, as well as divorced and remarried Catholics, who he believes should be allowed to receive Holy Communion on a case-to-case basis. Secondly, 75-year-old Cardinal Peter Appiah Turkson from Ghana. Turkson served as Chancellor of the Pontifical Academies of Science since 2022. Turkson was identified by the media as a possible candidate for the papacy. Turkson has endorsed anti-sodomy laws, in particular the Ugandan legislation on sodomy, though also condemning legislation criminalizing homosexual activity. Turkson has endorsed anti-sodomy laws, in particular the Ugandan legislation on sodomy, though has also condemned legislation criminalizing homosexual identities. And from Hungary, 72-year-old Cardinal Peter Erdo. During a Vatican press conference in October 2014, Erdo expressed opposition to the idea of allowing divorced and remarried Catholics to receive Holy Communion. During the 2015 European migrant crisis, Erdo said that taking in refugees would amount to human trafficking. But the outcome of the elections is largely possible to exclude any of the 3. As voting is secret, the rest of the world is only communicated with through a chimney atop the chapel. Black smoke from the chimney signals no decision, while white smoke means a new pope has been elected. The chosen pope accepts the role and is introduced from St. Peter's balcony with the famous words, "We have a pope." He chooses his name, likely from one of his predecessors, or as Pope Francis did, chooses from a saint that hasn't been used as a pope's name before.